morning, ladies. It's your old pal Brian. So, let's pin the mic back up. There we go. I don't know when it happened, but it happened that my rudder on my little timber was broke. It probably happened 2 crashes ago. And yeah, so now let's fly her again, see if I can not drop it out of the sky. It's supposed to rain today. Okay, hanging off. Matafacas.
RCACF critical.
You want to roll to the right? Is that what we're trying to do?
RSSI low.
Yeah, I was supposed to check that box. I actually have a list of stuff I need to do whilst
5 minutes.
it is raining. And that's one of them. Go ahead and get rid of that obnoxious call out for RSSI, because it is going to become weak as you fly it around. Got a little turbid air coming off them trees behind me. So I took and tested the foam tack and actually let some of the vapor cook off of it before I used it. And there's a fine line, because once the vapor cooks off, the foam tack tends to not be as viscous. And tacked 2 places on my rudder that were in misery. And now we're back in order. I went ahead and
RSSI critical.
exercised that hinge, the live hinge as they call it. And it worked just fine. Little Timby. Yeah, I got some turbid air. I think it's coming from my west. Yeah, it's supposed to, I think 30 or 50% chance of rain today. So we got that going. We got that going. Nice to hear from my
RSSI low.
my old pal Virginia bareback boy. Yesterday, and of course talking to Anthony just about every day. He come stop by my little RCRVing forum. Great conversations. Ooh, one of my neighbor kid has a sore throat and can't smell or taste anything. We'll know probably tomorrow or the next day whether he's got the COVID. Feel bad, you know, that's something you don't want to get. And I wish him and his family well. Such a nice young man. Really a super nice family.
RSSI low.
We were talking about, you know, how to make a good kid, and that they're not your friends and they're not your buddies. They're your kid. And
2 minutes.
at times they can kind of be your friend or your buddy, but for the most part they're people who you're trying to steer in the right direction. And you're going to annoy them,
RSSI critical.
because that's your job. Annoying your kid. Okay, so I got it now. It looks like the wind's coming out of the north for the most part. I don't know if I'll be trimming this today.
RSSI low.
Yes, thank you. Had to put some bug dope on again, man. The mosquitoes are angry.
RSSI low.
And I refer to these as dump mosquitoes. The angriest of all mosquito.
1 minute.
It seems like it has the tendency to want to roll right, but you can't tell because of the breeze. I looked up, they're $135 to replace this one with a turbo. In the event I mash this one all together.
30 seconds.
Yeah, this battery is charged to 96%, so we're going to fly it a bit.
RSSI critical. 20 seconds.
16 minutes yesterday on the Hobby King Ugly Stick. What? And I could have flown, come back with like 11.2 volts or something.
8, 7,
I could have flown it for 25 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed. RSSI critical.
Little Timby. Oh, you see the mosquitoes, they want me. Went down to Eric's house yesterday. Boy, they did a great job on his patio. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Really nice.
RSSI low.
Really nice. Mosquitoes are so pissed off, they're biting me through my shirt. Little Timby.
RSSI
These
low.
are Hobby King something another 350 batteries. So I don't know. I think I can get,
RSSI critical.
if I'm not flying a little camera on top of the plane, I'm generally able to get about 10 minutes out of this thing. Little Timby. Oh, the mozzies. They get really bad at sunup. All right, let's land. Landing. I just tried to get you to go left. Didn't burn out my rudder. No. Alrighty. Little Timby Stein. Just a great little airplane. Horizon Hobby hit it out of the park again. Let's see if I get screwed by the music police. I posted a picture of me and my friends in Facebook from 11 years ago at a music fest that I used to attend. I call it the $1,000 weekend because that is, you know, if you're an RVer, that's how much it's going to cost you. Thursday through, I stayed through Monday and let all the yahoos go back to work. But yeah, one of the nicest times I've ever had in my life, in a period like about 10 years. A friend of mine, her name is Bobby Stokes, one of the most beautiful brown-eyed, brown-haired women you'd ever had the occasion to meet, was kind enough to be persistent with me about going. She
6 minutes.
PBS did something called Music Farm, and basically, the easiest way to describe it is it looks like a bunch of hippies, tie-dye, long underarm hair, girls and all. But what they'd done is there was a resurgence in bluegrass, Americana bluegrass. In fact, they called it newgrass. So it wasn't what you're used to with growing up with Hee Haw, you know, where they sang gloom, despair, and agony on me, deep dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Yeah, that's not it. Now there's some of that, but it's mostly amazing retooling of Americana music. It's just unbelievable. And that year, which is somewhere around 04, 5, 6, 7. So I don't know, somewhere in there, I'd fallen in love with bluegrass. And if you have the occasion, I think even Virginia Bareback Boy had heard some of the music that I listened to. If you have the occasion, turn on. A good example would be the Waylon Jennings, Heaven When We're Home. Then there's some blues music by Shane Pruitt. You'll hear some really great music by him, which is not so much bluegrass. My all-time favorites, Crooked Still. The album is Hop High, and I think they have the whole album on YouTube. Crooked Still, Hop High. And then the Everybody Fields. There's a song called Pontiac. Just some of the most beautiful Americana music you'll ever have the occasion to hear. The cool thing about the music festival is that you could carry your grandchild or your grandmother with you and not have to worry about redneck fist fights, throwing beer bottles or any of that stuff. You know, I never carried a gun with me. It's an amazing atmosphere. The kids out on the, you know, they have like food vendors and clothes vendors, and the kids out on that promenade would get out there with their violins or their fiddles, and they'd play, and you drop music in their bucket. You know, they're 13-year-olds. Just the beautiful. I tell you, I hadn't thought about it in a while because my wife and I have been gone mostly, but you know, I think I'm going to be here in March for years to come. I may look back into going to the Spirit of the Swanee. It used to be called Spirit of the Swanee Spring Fest. Unfortunately, it dissolved for some reason, but they replaced it with Spirit of the Swanee Spring Reunion. It's a music park in North Florida, near the intersection of I-10, which is an east-west road, and the Turnpike. And the interesting thing about it is they don't just play bluegrass. They play big name rednecks. They play Bonnie Raitt. They play everything. And the atmosphere is just unbelievable. You know, March, it's generally cool. You know, it might get 80 in the day, but you carry shade with you. And one year we got rained on bad. Yeah. YouTube may be running a piece, that PBS piece called Music Farm. Yeah, we went for 10 or 11 years. And then because we started traveling, we canceled our spring trip. But I think
2 minutes.
I think what's going to happen unless we go out west again, we might slip out west one more time, is we're gone by March. Last year I was gone February 4th. But yeah, I have a great picture of me and Bobby and her husband and my lovely wife and some dude who I don't even remember. I see a glass of wine in my hand, so it appears I must have drank back in the day. I knew it had been about a decade since I'd threw in the towel on drinking. Type 2 diabetes and drinking are two incongruent terms. I think Chad made it. Forgot to call Chad the last couple of days or send him a text.
1 minutes.
Yeah, he's the guy that has the paramotors. Super nice young man. He's my son's age, a little older, a year or so. Real nice fella. He's been unemployed for a while. COVID took his job.
30 seconds.
Alrighty, been slinging this thing around long enough. Let's see if I can take the B17 out. Landing! Love this thing. See you. Morning, bitch! Morning, bitches. This is the E-Flight Ultra Micro B17. And it does not float. Coming out. Yeah, I guess we got wind coming out of mostly the north. Yeah, so you got to kind of fly the thing. Taking off. Tell you what's nice about this all-in-one module is
RSSI low.
you really don't have to dick around. B17 with like the Hobby King deal, you gotta change frequencies or some shit. Drive you crazy.
RSSI critical.
B17, get a little thumbnail action. This thing will fly on a gum stick for, I don't know, probably 10 minutes. Yeah, I actually, see if I can get this right. In Miami, we had an airport called Hialeah,
RSSI low.
and in that airport, or outside that airport, they had a B-17.
5 minutes.
And then Hurricane Andrew came
RSSI critical.
and killed that B-17. It pushed it around and beat it up. And what they ended up doing was taking the carcass and setting it up as a crashed
RSSI low.
B-17 at a museum just a little south of here called Fantasy of Flight. See if I can get a little closer.
RSSI critical.
I did not neti pot yesterday. There you go. So let's review. Went over to Eric's house, checked out his new patio. Did some errands. God, I tell you what, I love Amazon. Everybody can kiss my ass. You buy something and it says free returns. I don't cheat. I don't tell them it's defective, so I got to drop it off. But you go drop it off at the UPS store. You don't have to pack it.
RSSI low.
It's fantastic.
RSSI low.
B-17. Oh, the Flying Fortress. So yeah, they have a diorama down there at the Fantasy of Flight. I don't even know if it's still open anymore. It closed for a while. And you can walk through it as if it were a crashed or downed
RSSI critical.
B-17.
3 minutes.
Now this thing is 1 meter, so
RSSI
even though it's an ultra micro, you can see the damn thing. Yeah, I gotta do something about this ID in my radio. This is annoying.
RSSI critical.
sweet airplane.
RSSI critical.
Yeah, need to go uncheck all the RSSI boxes on, excuse me, Ultra Micro.
RSSI low.
Oh man, gonna see my old pal Fergie. I don't know if I did a call out for him yesterday. I see Fergie,
RSSI critical. 2 minutes.
I forget what month, but sometime over the summer. So that's gonna be neat. I have to bypass all my friends in Virginia because we're drive a day, rest a day, drive a day, trying to get up to Maine, and I don't think we're going to be coming back through Virginia. So
RSSI low.
I don't think the Caldwells are going to have the joy of experiencing my company this time, nor Connie, Scott, Tim, or
RSSI critical.
Kimberly. Yeah, we got to get up to Maine.
RSSI low.
Minute and 12. Yeah, this friggin' ID lanyard
RSSI critical.
is annoying.
1 minute.
Yeah, we'll run the timer out on this all the way.
RSSI critical.
B-17. Flying Fortress. Dragging my God dang it.
30 seconds.
Dragging my wife to all the air museums. She figured out that my fascination with airplanes isn't just their beauty or their utilitarian beauty or any of that stuff, but literally the freedom, the difference between being free and not.
10, 9, 8,
I'll take it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B-17,
Alarms.
back in a bit. Some of the most fun you can have with your pants on. Time to fly the Edge 32. Actually, let's go ahead and have a little problem with my Edge 32 yesterday. That's 12 cells, by the way. Never heard 12 cells get counted out. 12 cells. I literally go, how many cells was that? That thing is the coolest. All right, taking off. Yeah, that's gotta go. The ID's gotta go. Gets hooked on my radio. That's horse shit. Did not neti pot yesterday. Can you tell? God almighty. I guess at some point in time I need to start teaching myself to hover and all that stuff, but I don't know. I'm in the stage where I do not want to tear this thing up prior to leaving. That'll be my excuse anyway. So F y'all. Woo. About center into the ground, just playing around. Yeah, Yeah, maybe I just need to bring my radio up. Because I like it up about sternum level anyway. Sternal notch, actually, if you know anything about medicine.
3 minutes.
Should be able to see Chad's paramotor. Isn't that cool? What a glorious day. 2 days in a row. I tell you, sometimes you don't know how fettered you are in life. An example of that is not knowing how bad your allergies are, and then using the neti pot. You understand how miserable you are. Same thing with getting unfettered with distractions in life that you don't need. Is that other Ultrix flyable? Is the Ultrix you gave me to carry home flyable? Okay, so the motor's dead. Do you remember which motor is bad? Well, here's the deal. What I'll end up doing is I'm gonna try to get ahead of the curve. It's gonna be raining the next couple of days. And I'm just gonna cut the motors out and prep it for the new motors. Since it's not flyable. I was laughing. Oh yeah. Well, so far so good. I was on the Ultrix thread, and them guys are complaining like you. They go, man, they don't come off them damn board prices, do they? Yeah. Yep. Well, it's just cheaper. I think your point was well made. It's cheaper to buy a new one. So you did manage to burn a board out. How'd that happen? Charge this bitch at just to get it in the air. 0.8 of an amp. Yeah, 0.8 of an amp. Yeah, it appears it's happening because the guys on the web are complaining about it, and the prices being outrageous. Yeah, you'll like the new one. That's wide open. No, you're not going to be able to do any other boards. I mean, you could, but it would require something like, what do you call it? The Manhattan Project. It wouldn't be cost beneficial. Well, I like it. Your eyes get attenuated because I don't think this is 600 millimeters across. If your eyes get attenuated to it, which is really cool, which allows you to kind of fly it. This one I need to stop. Battery call out. I don't have real batteries. was playing with the Ultrix, but I got to reprogram in voltage fallout. Beautiful sun.
RSSI low. RSSI critical.
It's not dead calm out here, so I can't really seems like my fix on the pager motor, which is the vibrator,